Today, it's at the Seim family farm in central Nebraska. The machine's arms have 8 sensors that gauge how much nitrogen the plants need. Then, the computer fires applicators to deliver fertilizer, practically feeding plants one by one. Anthony Seim is riding with John Parrish, the graduate student who drives the applicator. For Anthony, Sense is just another part of his family's goal to use their fertilizer the most efficient way possible.
I don't think there's any farmer that wakes up in the morning and says, I'm just going to go dump 1,000 gallons of fertilizer down the ditch. Everybody's trying, it's just that it doesn't always work. There's a lot of things that we can't control, weather being the biggest one.
Anthony and his brothers have adopted their father's ideology of progressive farming. Ken Seim says previous generations of farmers didn't think about how excess nitrogen could impact water quality. Like many farmers, he used to put nearly all his fertilizer on the ground before the crops were even planted.
Today we apply everything in, we call it spoon feeding, which is a term for just a little bit at a time.
Project Sense is the ultimate example of spoon feeding. But Noah Seim says they have good reason to try it.
You can see how much the sand has, that fine film of sand on top here has kind of moved around.
When the water moves through the soil that freely, it tends to take nutrients with it, whether it be nitrogen or whatever. And in our particular area, nitrogen is our big thing that moves in the water.
The Seims have a few strategies to slow it down. They practice no-till farming and plant cover crops to increase organic matter in the soil. These methods help control erosion and keep water and nutrients in the root zone of the plants for longer.
You're not irrigating as much. You're also not leaching away. If you're holding that moisture in place rather than just letting it go through, we know that we're doing a better job of holding everything in place.
The Seims also have another way to spoon feed crops that's less precise but also less expensive than Project Sense. It's called chemigation or fertigation. It uses a center pivot hooked up to a fertilizer tank. Now, the Seims are fertilizing their plants as they water them. Ken Seim and his sons sell precision irrigation equipment to other farmers too. Because margins are tight, the Seims say farmers have to adopt new technologies and strategies to make the most of their water, fertilizer, and seeds.
You're either going to get on the train and go with it, or you're going to get left behind.